Hey everyone, my name's Walter and I'm back here with more posts and stories from Reddit. Today we're returning to read about some nice guys. Men who make it a point to talk about how nice they are. That's referred to as a virtue claim and is the only real requirement for someone to be called a nice guy. Let's just get into it with nice guys from Reddit. These posts come to us from Reddit Nice Guys. Ladies, here's a point of advice. If a guy is being nice to you, it means he cares deeply about you. If you're tired of being treated like shit, then give nice guys a chance. We're not trying to get into your pants. We want to be in a relationship, but you're not giving us a chance to prove that. If you want to be friends, let us know beforehand so we don't have love for you later on, because then you will break our hearts and we will hate you. Any guy in your friend zone hates you right now. Wait, are we supposed to hate our friends? I always thought we were supposed to be friends with people we like. What kind of bizarro world is this guy living in? Or, if you want a relationship with the girl, why not let her know beforehand? Then you won't waste your time if you're not interested in being just her friend. Hey, how's it going? I'm okay. Kinda horny, but hanging in there. LOL, how about you? What are you up to? You in town? Hey, I'm really not interested in hookups or anything like that. I don't want to hook up, just hang out. Just sick and tired of wasting time. Honestly spent years on these apps, and never once has anyone wanted to hang out. It's ridiculous. They all just assume I want to hook up, so they reject me immediately. Gets so old. You literally open with I'm horny, so no. That's not on all the girls. That's as a huge I'm just trying to hook up language. I would have been down to hang out if you hadn't said that. LOL, wow, this is a dating app. You're not God. I am in no way obligated to say everything perfectly towards you. That kind of shit gives me such anxiety. It's like a game. I said I was horny because I was being honest. You judgmental bitch. Wait, is he trying to convince her he wasn't trying to hook up? Like saying you're horny is just a normal thing to say to friends? Gotta wonder if he ever tells his male friends he's feeling kinda horny. Probably not, right? She wasn't even really offended by it, but he sure seems offended that she doesn't want to hang out now. That's fucked up of you to use against me, and then to assume what my intentions were without just asking? What the fuck, it takes 2 seconds. And newsflash, we're all horny. I shouldn't have to feel embarrassed about it. Gee, thanks for completely taking advantage of this platform by becoming no better than the judgmental assholes that ruin so many fine women to inspire it. This app is nothing more than a way for women to reject good-looking men online so they can have more confidence in real life. I do like how he gets mad at her for assuming his very obvious intentions, but here he is accusing her of using dating apps only for validation, based on nothing. Congrats for rejecting a nice guy, and for being a dagger stabbed in an already open, salt-covered womb. All because I was horny. And then to keep treating me like a criminal even after my horniness has gone away. Awesome. Fantastic. That'll show me. No, I haven't had a tough 7 years, no. Haven't been lied to, nope. Haven't been cheated on, nope. Haven't been messed with and teased, no. I deserve to be told I'm a piece of shit for being horny. Right on. See ya. You are blowing this out of proportion. I didn't say any of that. Okay, my bad. I was tripping. Hee hee. Yeah, he just made himself look like a colossal dumbass on the internet. Might as well laugh about it. It's crazy how he goes on this insane rant about being judged for his honesty, yet doesn't realize how incredibly maladjusted it is to open up with, I'm horny. That's considering good faith, of course. Likely he just said it to test the waters. Still an incredibly stupid strategy. And then used the I'm being treated unfairly talking points in his delusional rant to justify it, and not seem completely desperate. No, you don't get it. He can't control his horny level. With the money I plan on winning from the Ariana Grande lawsuit, I am planning my next trip to a brothel. Ooh la la. It's been more than a year since I've been kissed or been intimate with a girl. I can't wait. Though the Amtrak ride is gonna suck. Proud of my lifestyle. So Russell is proud of trying to sue a celebrity so he can use the money to pay someone to have sex with him. The only way any woman he's attracted to is ever going to touch him. Lot to be proud of here. God, this guy's a goldmine. When you send a song you wrote to a model and her manager says, she wanted me to tell you that she was very appreciative and disregards your request of connecting you to industry insiders, you just simply say in reply, oh, I didn't even write that song for you. I wrote it for a pop star 50 times more famous than you. But since the pop star's managers won't pass it to her, I thought I would go for somebody famous, but not really famous. You. But okay then, don't let your semi-fame go to your head, lol. The model is quasi-famous. Quasi meaning a fake kind of fame. Only famous for posing semi-nude on magazine covers and starring in music videos. That happened today. This is just a classic the devil shivers when the nice guy loses his patience. The model was famous and attractive enough up until the point where she rejected him. And I'd rather be known for being on magazine covers and in music videos than be known for the things Russell is, any day. This story I'm about to read comes to us from Reddit Nice Guy Stories. Nice Guy lies about study group session. I have kept this story to myself for the longest time with only my friend knowing what happened, but now I just said fuck it and decided to make this post. Now probably like most on here, I don't really know if this guy was like a nice guy, but I got a vibe that he was. Sorry if this is written like shit, it was a long time ago. Look for the asterisk to where the title finally gets mentioned. Now for some background info. It was my freshman year of college, second semester, and I, 18 female at the time, was getting all my general education classes finished. Me and this nice guy, we'll use Marcus, had the same math class together. In the beginning, I had no interaction with Marcus until the week before spring break. Our professor kept mentioning how during the week that we have class on Friday, so don't think about missing class just because of spring break. So of course me, the dumb fuck who was shit at math, didn't want to miss a single class, and like usual came in early to a dead building with barely anyone there, of course. Here's where it all began. Marcus came in and we greeted each other since we were the only two in the class at the moment. To describe him, Marcus was a mixed guy, very average in the face, would always wear a trench coat, and instead of using a backpack, he literally would use a suitcase. Wish I wasn't serious. Everything was quiet until he started talking to me with the usual chat about class and how annoying the quizzes were, etc., until he asked me what I do as a hobby. I mentioned listening to music, doing art, and, what probably got him excited, playing video games. We then talked about video games, consoles and shit, and I thought that it was cool, thinking that I made a college friend. We continued talking until more people started coming in, and of course we received an email that the professor canceled class. We walked out together since we lived in dorms that were right next to each other as I listened to him talk about video games. We parted ways after exchanging contacts and how we should play Cuphead together one day. It was then, when spring break was over, where everything went to shit. Coming back from spring break, I started sitting with Marcus at the lounge area outside of our class. Like usual, we would talk about video games, but a trend started that I dreaded every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He would never let me talk at all. He kept going on and on about video games, and when I tried to give my input into the convo, he would cut me off and continue talking. He wasn't talking to me anymore. It was like he was talking at me. I'm very introverted, so it's usual for me to listen to people talk, but there is a limit when I am just coming to class early just to hear you talk. This went on for days. There are like 2 scenarios before the event mentioned in the title that just made me uncomfortable, but my dumbass didn't get the signs that he was blatantly giving me. I just wanted a friend, SMH. The first scenario was when we were walking back to our dorms after meeting up at the cafeteria. We were just talking until Marcus asked me if I had a boyfriend, because he didn't want no misunderstanding. I told him that he didn't have to worry since I didn't have a boyfriend and that I was gay. He replied back with, "Oh, I should have known with that haircut," pointing at my pixie cut. So original. I laughed it off until the convo started talking about my weight for some reason, where I mentioned that I was 135 pounds. He was then like, "Where does all that weight goes?" "Oh, there it is," now pointing at my ass/thigh. I don't know why I didn't stop hanging out with this motherfucker, cause that was really fucking cringy. Like usual, I tried to laugh it off and continued walking to the dorms with him. Yeah, I know this is incredibly awkward, but it's pretty much exactly the kind of behavior I'd expect from someone wearing a trench coat and using a suitcase in college. I'm surprised he isn't Naruto running. The second scenario was around the time when the whole iDubbbz and Keemstar N-word shit was going on. When we were walking together to take our math quiz, which we had to go to a separate building to take it, I don't know why we couldn't just do it on our own. Me being a black person and him being half black, I asked his thoughts on the situation. I wish that he just replied with a simple, "I think that shit is fucked up and I don't think white people should ever say that word ever." But no. Please believe me on this shit. He decided that he wanted to impress me by going off about how this one time in high school, where they were talking about slavery in class and this one white kid was like, "I don't think slavery was that bad." Marcus supposedly got up in the middle of class to the kid and told him, "Well, what if I took your whole family away from their home, brutally beat them, and forced them to work for me for the rest of their life and the next generation onward?" Then telling me, to my face, that everyone in the class clapped and security was called on him. To this day, I pray that he was honestly joking, because there is no way he seriously thought saying that everyone clapped made him a badass. He never said, "JK, nobody clapped," but I honestly wish he did. It's hard to believe anyone would think that would work, but Lucas actually tried to claim he went to a BLM protest and got pepper sprayed by the cops. Yeah, fucking right. As the semester was getting closer to ending, there was one more of those fucking quizzes in the separate building that we had to take. Everyone was stressing over it, me fucking included. So when Marcus came up to me mentioning something about a study group to help us out, I of course agreed to it. He wanted to gather a group of people that took the class seriously to help each other out. I got excited because he was friends with the smartest guy in the class who literally always did good in the exam. Plus I needed all the help I could get when it came to math, trying to stay on that dean's list. He told me that he wanted to have a group study session in his dorm room. Don't remember the specific weekday, and I agreed. Now being a 23-year-old looking back, the red flags were flying high as hell having a group study session in his dorm room when the library is a fucking walk away with rooms specifically made for group sessions. But little 18-year-old me was blinded by the thoughts of being in a group study session helping each other. I grabbed my notebook, laptop, and some food since I didn't eat it all that day. I met up with him outside his dorm and he signed me in. No one else in sight for this group study session, just me and him alone in his dorm. Wish I said something about it since he kept saying that we'll study as a group. But I ended up not saying anything. It started out normal, getting all our stuff set up. We were just studying, doing some homework while he played his music, until I would say like 5 minutes later, he wanted to take a break and watch some YouTube videos. I was honestly getting into the groove and was having fun since I was finally understanding how to do the problems. But nope. Marcus wanted me to watch some shitty YouTube videos, so he had to pull my laptop away from me. I had a feeling that this was going to be a shit show, because I had no intentions of hanging out with him. If he told me that he wanted us to hang out and study a little, then that would be fine. But you already lied about setting up a group. He never mentioned anything about a group during and after this whole thing happened. And now you're beginning to lie about studying. I turned the other cheek and played along with him. No offense to people that like these type of videos, but he was showing mostly screw attack videos, one being the Sephiroth vs Sub-Zero or Scorpion, don't remember, and a bunch of other shit that was just not that interesting. I remember while watching his videos I was eating my burger and fries, but after a while I stopped eating to watch the videos. He had the audacity to grab the whole burger without asking and took a bite. I remember being genuinely angry because I hate people who do that shit with a passion. He would also continue to poke me for some reason. Being tired of watching his videos, I slid his keyboard over to me, looking up the Monster Factory Fallout 4 playthrough. I was addicted to their content at the time. I remember him saying some shit like, "I never let anyone touch my keyboard." Not even getting past the creation of Final Pam, he took the keyboard and changed to something else, barely even giving my video some time while we continued to watch his shit. During all this, his mom FaceTimed him and he had to show that I was in the room, even though I was trying my best to stay away from the camera. His mom was so shocked that he actually had a girl in his room. I immediately shut down any sort of girlfriend shit going down. This has got to be the highlight of the story, really. This guy just lied to her to get her there and then decided to call his mom to show off having a girl in his room. It's all just compounded by the fact that she's a lesbian. This is not going anywhere good. I don't remember the last video we watched, but I remember seeing a trash can on screen and with my peak comedy said, "Tag yourself, I'm the trash can." Terrible, I know. I used to watch Shane Dawson. However, he suddenly got weirdly serious, telling me that I shouldn't say that to myself and that I was beautiful. This whole situation went from a group study session to me being forced to watch his videos to a now therapy session where he analyzes me. It was just basic shit that I already knew, like my low self-esteem and other shit. But to him, he felt like he cracked some fucking code about my character. He also started sitting in some weird position, the American Figure 4 seating position, waving his index finger with every syllable. I felt really uncomfortable with the mood shift from watching funny videos to let me read you with my 300 IQ brain. He would say some shit like, "Usually when I meet people, I know everything about them, but you, OP, you're different. What the fuck are you on about?" He continues talking some bullshit till he got to the part where suddenly, for some reason, he don't think I should be gay. His reasoning is because the lesbian couple that he is supposedly friends with don't work out. They always fight. He also feels as though some opposite attract bullshit applies when it comes to men and women being together. Women are clean and organized, while men are messy and disorganized. Confused, I asked him how gay men work out together. He replied with, "I don't know, they talk about sports or something." But anyways, he thought that I should try being with guys before I try to be gay, and made sure that I knew he wasn't interested in me in any way, even though he is trying to make me like dick instead of being with a woman. I guess it was just out of the goodness of his heart to convert me. The last thing that I found weird that he did in his room was during the end of the therapy session. He started talking about how introverts, like other selves, have our own comfort space that we don't want people to invade, like his bed. He didn't like people in his personal comfort zone. I replied, confused on how he got here, with a simple okay, and found a way to say politely that I wanted to get the fuck out of his room and away from him. After years of repeating this whole situation in my head, I have a theory that Marcus was trying to make a move on me. He was trying to get me to do the opposite of what he said to get on his bed. I feel as though he thought I would try and be an asshole, get on his bed, and like in some porn ask, "What you gonna do about it?" Or some cringy shit, and he tries to get on top of me. It might be far-fetched, but I am still confused to this day on why he suddenly started talking about his bed. As I gathered my stuff and waited for the elevator, wanting to go quickly to my room and take a shower, I was looking at a picture in the hallway that reminded of this game Little Nightmare. I suddenly remembered that I was in my own little nightmare, as he, unprovoked, started patting my head like some weird anime shit. I gave him a force hug as he walked me to my dorm. I never felt so happy to go in my room and finish math homework by myself. After all this, he started sitting next to me in class, but I gave him the cold shoulder the whole time. I wish that instead of ignoring him, and him just thinking that I was some bitch, I would instead try to talk to him alone, and tell him to never repeat the shit that he did to me to any other woman. Make it a lesson instead of just a shitty experience. Ending thoughts. I'm still gay, maybe pan, but I think that it's just the comp head. I love women, I want a girlfriend, and I think he was trying to change me into a definitely straight gamer girlfriend. Sorry that this is so long. So much shit happened, and there is still some stuff that I left out. Hopefully the only post I make in this subreddit. Thank you for having me, and thanks for reading if you made it this far. I do really like how he thinks gay men can bond over being similar but lesbians can't. What sense does that make? Well, that story was something. Nice guys trying to convert lesbians is always a popular subject, though we have yet to see it work somehow. Let me know what you think about this ridiculous shit if you want. But this is getting to be a bit long for one of my videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say about the posts, stories, or my content in general, let me hear it in the comments. I will be reading those, at least while the video is new. If you're new here, consider subscribing because my growth is still pretty stagnant, believe it or not. Big thanks also to my amazing patrons who actually give me money over on Patreon to help me do this for a living. I really appreciate it. This is video number 2 this week, so expect at least one more. Have a great day, everyone, and maybe just avoid going to a nice guy's room in general.